Hello beautiful people, my name is Ellie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do the 4x4 interior challenge and I'm going to try to build Ellie the elephant a very nice and cozy home and happy home. I, together with Shamily and Mom's Crossing, were challenged by Crimson Island to do this build, and yeah, these amazing creators are also my closest friends here in the Animal Crossing community, and so if you're not subscribed to them, don't forget to do that. I will be sure to leave all their links in the description for you guys. And of course, if you have not yet, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell as well so you get notified every time I post new content. I'm sure we are all familiar with the 3x3 challenge, so this one is just a slightly bigger version but for the interiors, so it is a perfect way to make progress in Happy Home Paradise. And as you may have expected, it really does bring out the creativity because you have such limited space to work with and we do have to stick with a theme. So yeah, I'm very excited to show you guys how this turned out. So all four of us that are gonna do this challenge are doing Ellie's home, and Ellie wants a sweet space because she is the sweetest. And so because Ellie deserves all that she wants in this world, we are going to give her a cozy little candy and ice cream shop. For my interior builds, I always set up the wallpaper first and then the flooring, just because they really just give the overall tone and the vibe of the area. And I was really drawn to yellow for Ellie's. Don't mind me testing out just all the different kinds of wallpapers, but I do end up using like a yellow toned one, which I think looks perfect. I was contemplating this white chocolate wallpaper, but then it kind of seemed like a little too enclosed because it has no windows, so I just ended up using this perfectly pretty yellow wallpaper. But yeah, I do add an accent wall later on. And then for the flooring, I think I do end up using the chocolate flooring, and I think it's just perfect for the area. And then for the accent wall, I thought I'd do the doja wall. It's perfect. It's yellow and it just matches overall. For an area as small as this one, I thought it best to really keep with a color palette, so I mainly use yellow and white just to make the space, not too busy on the eyes because it's a small space and you really want it to look, I guess, cohesive, and you don't want it to look too cluttered because yeah, while I do love clutter, I want the right kind of clutter, I guess, the one that's still aesthetically pleasing. The way I go about decorating in Happy Home is mostly I look at the suggested furniture first to see what I can use because there are some good suggestions in there, and then after that is where I look at the rest of the catalog. And yeah, it's truly a challenge to build a 4x4 home because you have limited space to work with. So if you're struggling to be creative in Animal Crossing, I would definitely recommend this challenge. I don't know how many creators have done this challenge yet. I know Katie on Calico has done it, but yeah, if you want to do this for yourself, go ahead and you can definitely tag me in the photos. I would love to see. Once I was done with this build, I was thinking I wanted to do more 4x4 rooms. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It just brought out a lot of creativity and I did love the end product, so maybe I can add like a second floor to Ellie's home, and we can make that her bedroom. We can see if we can do it 4x4 also. Also, I hope you guys don't mind that I kept most of the footage here so you can see me trying out and removing a lot of items, because yeah, the process here is really a bit of a trial and error to see what looks good first and foremost, and second, what can actually fit in the tiny space. I haven't done any other Animal Crossing challenge before this one. It really honestly inspired me to try out more. For example, the 3x3 challenge, obviously, and that challenge I think by Froggy Crossing, where you try to decorate an area within 1 minute, and then within 10 minutes, and then within an hour. And then there's also the challenge where you try to use just one color for a build. I think they're so interesting, so I might try them. I was also thinking while I was building that this is such a great way to make progress in Happy Home if you have not finished the 30 homes yet and you don't feel like, you know, just blazing down the things and then leaving them there to come back to later. You can try to do this. I think it took me probably around 30 to 40 minutes to finish the entire thing, the entire interior. So yeah, if you want to make progress quickly, this way is a really nice way to do it. You know, you still get to decorate their homes, but you don't end up like overthinking everything because there's really limited space for you to work with. One way to make sure that you are utilizing the space to its full potential is, of course, to add hanging wall items. So here I get started on those. I add some lights and then later some garlands as well. And to me, adding wall items is probably my favorite part of decorating interiors. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's not my favorite thing to do in Animal Crossing. Even in Happy Home, I enjoy doing the exteriors more, but for interiors, I find that I really do enjoy doing the walls because they just really make the area more full and they look lived in and they look just overall prettier. So I'm having fun here adding wall items. If you guys have any suggestions on other challenges that I can do, whether it's for my island or for Happy Home, interior or exterior, just drop them in the comments below and I would love to do some of them. Second, the most favorite thing to do with interior decorating is doing the ceiling items, because all of them are just new items and I just love exploring what I can use. So I use the hanging sign in there and I'm looking at these curtains. I don't use them, but I'm thinking I could maybe use them for a restaurant of some sort. And then I love adding the ornithopter, I think is what it's called. Yeah, it's just so pretty and I love that there's a yellow variation, so it's just perfect for the theme, for the color scheme. And then I do switch out the mobile on the wall with just a frame because it's a bit too much with all the ceiling items hanging around. And then here, finally, I pay attention to the items that I'm going to put on the ground. I don't necessarily hate it, it's just not my favorite thing to pick and choose like which items I want to place on the floor. So I take a bit of time there because, you know, after you pick the items, then you go on about arranging and rearranging them. But in the end, I do love the end product to me, what was important here was that Ellie was still able to walk around for the montage because, I mean, we all know the montage is the best part of decorating in Happy Home. As I said, it takes a while. I do spend a bit of time browsing and just choosing which furniture I could use. I guess that's the thing with like having all these furniture items at your disposal in Happy Home. You just end up browsing and browsing because you don't want to miss like that single item that could make your build cuter. And just don't mind me trying to use that wheat field item. Don't come for me, okay? I love that item. I thought I could make it work, but I just ended up removing it. I do, however, use the yellow pile of leaves over there. I allowed myself like just that one piece of furniture that doesn't necessarily make sense, but kind of looks good. And going back to what I said earlier about how I wanted the space to still be walkable for Ellie, I think it's a perfect addition there because, you know, you want clutter, but also you want the villager to still be able to move around. So yeah, we are finally at the final portion when I have all my items picked out and placed where I wanted them. And I just do a bit of a polish. I always forget to do this. I always forget that it is a feature that exists. And they kind of add to the area. They make the furniture sets look cuter. So yeah. I do end up using mostly the sparkle effect. I think the rest are just a bit much. So yeah, here we go. Let us now go to the montage. I'm sorry, okay, I didn't realize that I had muted my game audio when I was recording because that was always how we recorded, and so unfortunately we do not have the funky music, but we still have here Ellie being the cutest. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. Also, don't forget to check out my besties. They will be linked in the description so you can see what they did with this challenge. But have a beautiful day, and I will see you again next time. Bye!